All right, parent function. They're calling it the simplest function. Linear parent function. That's y equals x, or f of x equals x. Linear equation. An equation that models a linear function. Linear equation is an equation that models a linear function. In a linear equation, the variables cannot be raised to a power other than 1. So y equals 2x is a linear equation, but y equals x squared and y equals 2 to the x power are not. The graph of a linear equation contains all the ordered pairs that are solutions of the equation. That's pretty important. The graph of a linear equation contains all the ordered pairs that are solutions to the equation. Okay? So linear equation, highest power of x is 1. Okay? The x in the equation has to be to the first power, no higher. Anything x squared, anything x to the third, it's not linear anymore. Graphs of a linear function may cross the y-axis at any point. A y-intercept of a graph is the y-coordinate of a point where the graph crosses the y-axis. So the y-intercept that's the y value where the line crosses the y-axis. Bottom of page 329. Slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form of a linear equation of a non-vertical line is y equals mx plus b. The m is the slope of the line. Whatever's in the position of the m, meaning between the equal sign and the x, that's the slope of the line. Okay? Whatever's after the x, in the position of the b, that's your y-intercept. That is where the line touches the y-axis. That's the slope of the line. Positive slope. We're going to say the line goes up and to the right. The line goes up and to the right. Negative slope. Line goes up and to the left. A lot of information, a lot of it you've heard before, I hope. Okay, so now I'm going to give you some lines, and I'm going to ask you to, I'm going to give you a line or an equation, and then you're going to tell me the slope and the y-intercept. You ready? Yeah. Set. What's the slope of this line? M. Very good. And the y-intercept? B. Very good. Slope? Y-intercept? -4. Good. What direction does this line go? Right here. It's got a positive slope. Up and to the right. Up and to the right. Up and to the right. Slope? Y-intercept? What does this line look like? It goes up and to the left. So it would look something like that, right? This line has a positive slope. It would go up and to the right. Okay? Now let's work this backwards. If I give you the slope and the y-intercept, you tell me the equation. Somebody want to volunteer? Riley.
Y equals 3x plus 4.
Nice. Very nice. Which direction does this line go? Up and to the right. Good. Good. All right. Volunteer? Taylor. You didn't? Oh, Dan. Go ahead, Dan. Oh, man. That's an advanced answer right there, buddy. That's exactly right. You don't write the 1 in front of the x, do you? And if the y-intercept is 0, you don't write plus 0. Okay? So understand that y equals x, the slope is 1, and the y-intercept is 0. What direction does the line go? Up and to the right. Very good. All right, Taylor, what is this line? What does the equation for this line look like? Negative what? Nice. Good answer. Which way does that line go? Up and to the left. Very good. Up and to the left. Very good. All right. Yes. What's that? I don't think you would see that, but if it is, it doesn't. It's neither positive or negative, so it's still 0. Okay, now I need you to look at page 330. Problem 3. Writing an equation from a graph. Writing an equation from a graph. Alright, now they give you a graph of a line. So it looks kind of like this, this. The graph goes through, let's see here. -2, 2. That's 4. Looks like it hits at -2 and it hits at 1. So it looks like this. At -2 and 1. So it goes through. Alright, let's say you get a picture of a graph. You get the graph of a line, right? And you're asked to write an equation in slope-intercept form. That right there is 1, 2, 3. Okay. First of all, what is the y-intercept of this line? It hits the y-axis at -2, doesn't it? Now, the slope. You haven't been given the slope yet, have you? Okay. But remember that slope equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Agreed? What are the coordinates of this point right here? Careful. 0, -2. And what are the coordinates of this point right here? 1, 0. So if you know coordinates of 2 points on a line, can't you find the slope using the slope formula? Okay. So let's call this x1, y1, and we'll call this x2 and y2. So if we plug these into this equation, we can get the slope. So what's the y2? 0 minus -2 divided by 1 minus 0. What's 0 minus -2? Keep, change, change. That's positive. And 1 minus 0 is 1. And this slope is equal to 2. So now you know the slope and you know the y-intercept, don't you? So what would that equation be? Y equals 2x minus 2. Okay? So if you're given a picture of the line, you can pick 2 points on the line, find the slope using the slope formula. Once you have the slope and the y-intercept, you can write the equation of the line. Clear? Yes, sir.
Rise will run works too, right?
Yep. If you can count it, do it. Okay, because here, how many did you rise? Okay, you rised 2, you runned 1, rise over run, 2 over 1, 2. That'll work. You rised and you runned. Okay? Very good, class.
Thank you.
Page 331, 332. Eight through 24. Don't forget to check your buddy. Check Ed. Line for homework. Check Eddie.